Well, almost 600 yards of offense today. Just how well do you think the offense was running?
Yeah, I mean, I thought we did a really good job of just playing as a whole unit in general, being able to run the ball and throw the ball at a high level, and it showed. I mean, I think up front it starts with those guys, and they were awesome. They were extremely awesome. And then when you give Ashton space to make plays, he's obviously going to do it. So it was cool to see get other guys in the mix for sure.
For you, I think that the word was Spencer Dirk. They said last week maybe you were a little inconsistent. Tonight you go 21-25 for over 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. So what seemed to work for you tonight, Maddux?
Yeah, I mean, obviously last week I wasn't happy with myself after that game, and we won. It was a big win. So as a team win, I was like, oh, that's awesome. Coming this week, I mean, just relying on those guys to make plays, and so I felt like putting trust and faith into what we do in the week of training when it comes to that aspect, and then seeing those guys make plays. It was helpful to have those guys around me for sure.
It kind of implies maybe you were kind of aiming the ball at times, and that kind of suggests like something's going on up top, right? So like, it didn't really seem like that was an issue for you tonight.
Yeah, I mean, when things are going good, it's going to continue going good, and so let's find that fine line of when things are going bad, how can we completely flip the script and make things go well. So, I mean, when you're playing with confidence, it's a lot better when you're not, right? So that's how I kind of put myself into tonight. It was just a lot of confidence.
Just with all the attention Ashton gets from opposing defenses, and everyone knows how dangerous he is. Do you think that maybe opens up other players? They might have a little bit more space or time or whatever. And you think that helps the offense?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, if you try and stack the box and stop Ashton Genty, there's going to be plays to be made outside with those guys. Obviously, going into every week, I'm sure every team's game plan is how can we stop number 2, because he's the most elusive running back in the country, and he does things that normal people don't. So, I think 100% it opens up a whole new aspect of offense when people are just trying to key on Ashton.
What's it like when you step out there and you hand it off from the first play and houses it from 64 in front of a sold-out crowd again? I mean, he just never seems to disappoint from the jump.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, Ash is just one of those guys that's completely humble about his going, and so when that happens, it's just like it's awesome to watch myself just, hey, yeah, go run down the field and score a touchdown on the first play of the game. I thought it was awesome, and I think everyone else thought it was awesome. It's kind of sending like a note to the fans like, hey, we want to show you guys what you're here for. All 37,000 of you that are here supporting us, we're going to show you guys what you're here for.
After getting knocked out on the second drive, going and having to get evaluated, to come back and go 4 for 4 on that next drive and have it throw a touchdown pass, how much did that fire you up for the rest of the game?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get the whole thing, like why they were taking me off. I guess it was like a medical timeout, so I had to miss a play. So obviously I didn't really get that. I was kind of like very confused, but I was fine. I was completely fine, and so going back out there was just how can we make the next play, the one that's the most important.
There was never any concern on your end?
No, yeah, I was completely good. I was fine.
What was the process like? Alex, you have to go in the tent. Like, what'd you have to do to prove that you play?
I guess that was kind of it. I still am kind of lost, but I did just have to go in the tent, kind of ask me some questions, and I was fine. But it was just very simple, different thing I've never experienced before. So.
The joys of being a quarterback, I'm assuming, is targeting the right guys a certain amount. 10 different guys caught a pass today. How much joy does that bring you as a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, I can say I probably have faith in all of those guys that are going to make plays for me, and it shows. I mean, there's times where guys aren't getting the ball that probably should be getting the ball, and there's on the different side of it. We have a lot of playmakers in this building. I don't think anyone really kind of understands that. We've probably got 12 guys that can go and make a play tomorrow. So it's cool to see those guys get rewarded for all their hard work that they're doing.
How about Austin getting a couple of touchdowns tonight?
Yeah, that's big time. I love my man Bolt. He's a stud, and so seeing his smile on his face and a little dance was awesome. It was cool for sure.
I think a lot of people were waiting for Prince to have a game like this. Just what was it? What were you seeing from him tonight to get him?
Yeah, I mean, Prince, he goes about his business weekly. I mean, it was good to see him make plays and kind of get the ball and move a little bit. Prince works hard. He works extremely hard. And so it was cool to see him get rewarded for what he does.
Jonah Dama set the Mountain West career record for field goals scored tonight. He's obviously a little older than you. Stepping into this program, how has he kind of shown you what Boise State is all about?
Yeah, I mean, fun fact, Jonah actually was direct messaged me on Instagram before I was here. So it was cool to have Jonah kind of be like a guy I look forward to, walk in the building, be like, oh, I know that guy, and sit and talk to. And Jonah he basically, like, if you had to put Boise State in, like, a prime example of that, I think Jonah's one of those guys that can go right there. Obviously, in the position that he's in, it's a little tough to, like, have a whole team kind of get behind you, but he does. He has our whole team, like, completely full trust. I mean, that guy is legit. He's one of the best in the nation. So, I mean, he's really good at what he does, and I think he's also good at being a leader for the position he's in and getting guys to come around him and make plays for him.
With Cam, you obviously are developing quite the rapport with him. How much does he kind of continue to settle into a new environment and seem to kind of come out of a shell a little bit at times too?
Yeah, I mean, he's getting extremely close with all these guys in the building, and it's kind of cool to see. I mean, like I've mentioned before, I was able to get close with Cam, and it's cool to see him kind of branch out and get close with other people. And obviously, he's continuing to make plays, and a lot of people are trusting what he can do, and he's a legit playmaker for us.
Spencer telling us a little bit about Latrell, how they viewed him as doubtful earlier in the week, and he lived in the training room. What did you see out of Latrell Caples and his determination to get back and play?
Yeah, I mean, just Latrell is another guy I could put with Jonah, a prime example of what it means to be blue-collar Boise State. And just seeing his work and what he does daily, it shows. I mean, this guy could barely lift his arm, and all of a sudden he's playing. It's cool to see Latrell do that. I think a big part of Latrell, too, is he has a different mindset than others. Like, he's battled adversity, the toughest, in my opinion, that you could ever battle. And so he understands what it's like to be hurt and injured and kind of compete. Like, he's not missing football games because he wants to. He's going to try and play whether he's 85%, 75%, or 100%. He's going to play with, like, all his heart and all of his mind and go give all that he has for the team.
You look up and you see 62 on the scoreboard. What's your reaction to that?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. I think our offense is kind of putting stuff together in a really good shape. And, I mean, obviously, you got to shout out Dylan Riley for his kick return today. I mean, that was big time. So seeing those points light up that scoreboard, it's awesome. And it goes to our defense, too. I mean, they're putting us in really good positions. I mean, the one time we had, like, a 25-yard drive. And it's like that's points that people don't really see because the defense doesn't get highlighted for points as much as they should. Our defense has played awesome, and they're putting us in good positions.
Couple more.
More about Jonah. So darn efficient in the red zone. You guys keep leaving him over there, and not he's kicking PATs, not field goals. Just what have you seen out of him and his ability to, still stay sharp? And he finally gets a couple opportunities tonight to come out and set the record.
Yeah, I mean, Jonah's Jonah, and like I just said, he does a really good job at keeping guys behind him. And like you said, we've been really efficient when it comes to scoring touchdowns in the red zone. But I think you see a guy that really just kind of gives it all every day, and when he gets his opportunity, he's not going to screw that up. He's going to be really good at what he does. So that props goes to him. That's a hard job to do. I mean, you never know when you're going to kick it or when you're not, whether it's just going to be a PAT. And so I think he's done a really good job, and obviously he's lights out. Homie doesn't miss, so he's really good.
Do you have any old friends or family back in Utah who might be Utah State fans or who are watching at home?
I mean, not very many. I'm kind of far from Logan, so yeah, I wouldn't say I got a lot of people. I got a couple friends. One of them was here tonight. He's one of my buddies that played with in high school. His dad's like a diehard Utah State fan, played there, and so it's cool to see those guys for sure.
Max, this is your first season as a full-time starting quarterback. You guys are averaging well over 500 yards, over 50 points per game. For you, what is like the maybe the most challenging part of this, and then what's the most joyous part of this for you? What have you enjoyed about this as you hit kind of the midway point of the season where it almost feels like the grind really starts to have a little more gravity?
Yeah, I'll say the most challenging part about us right now is obviously we've been extremely efficient, and so how can we not let ourselves get complacent with what we're doing? How can we continuously get better week after week? And I think we have. So it's like props to us we get better and better, and so like that's a big challenge to me is how can we keep those guys, myself included, like how can I continuously get better and then see what our offense really is at the end of the season. And then when it comes to the joyous part, I mean, you see so many guys out there that are like smiling, having fun. Like that's the joy of playing football. And so when you get those guys that are like we can sit there and laugh and have fun and smile, like that's big time. That's big time to me. I think that's why people play the game.
Thanks, everyone.
Sweet, thank you guys.